Ben je niet bang dat die krijgen? Ja, de stuur is Wat een sensatie, hè? We go to a farm. Old-fashioned style. Let's refill the baby. For those who want to see a pasta recipe, then we have to see the video from last year. This is whole grain pasta, which some of you already know. This pasta is made with 100% whole grain, taken directly from the molen in Woerden. So it's stone grounded, very natural and full of taste. So for that, we put it here and we take all the other ingredients, because as you know, good recipes start with a good mise en place. So this is our recipe. Fusilli Old Amsterdam, 4 people. 400 gram fusilli whole grain. Old Amsterdam, I didn't put any gram, we will put it at the end of the video because I want to see exactly how much we're gonna use it. Sockeye salmon fumé, so smoked. I think this is really nice, strong taste for a strong cheese like the Old Amsterdam, and then some cherry tomatoes and chives to enjoy, of course, a complete taste. Water on the fire. Let me show you closer. Look at this salmon. It is wild. Look at the color. Intense pink, almost orange. There is not even if you search for it, there is not even a line of fat. You see that there is one uniform color. This is quality. Madonna. If find it, there are many supermarkets that sell it. It's maybe a little bit more expensive. I put 100 gram, maybe you can put 150 gram, depends on your budget. But you don't have to be rich to enjoy good food. Better maybe less quality, less quantity, but better quality. You have to enjoy. Look at this. You cannot compare it to the fish that is farmed full of ingredients that you don't even know where they come from, chemicals maybe. And here the fish burn all the fat by moving. He is moving everywhere. The sockeye salmon lives in Canada, is able to swim partially of his life in seawater, so salty, and partially of his life in sweet water. This salmon is so thin and so lean that it melts in your mouth. For the chives, you can use dry chives, but like always I prefer freshness. So the taste that you will get from the fresh chives is definitely 10 times better than the one that is dry. Flush it under the water. To make it even smaller, you can use this, what in Italia we call the half moon, mezzaluna. The smaller they are, the more tasty. And here we have the Old Amsterdam. I don't know yet how much we're going to use of this cheese, but we're going to measure together. First we have to be able to open it. Sometimes those factories make it very difficult to open. I think for 4 people we can definitely use a little bit more. We're gonna drive an old car, we need to have something of the same character with us. Guarda che bello. E poi ragazzi, questo qui è un gusto. This cheese has a taste that is really strong, really important. I can't wait tomorrow. I have to eat a piece now. You don't want to have it in blocks, otherwise you only taste the cheese. And that's why everything is in small pieces. When you're gonna use the fork on the pasta, more flavors will be together. Completely different experience. How much pasta do we have to use? Well, the recipe is for 4 people, and for 4 people normally of a dry pasta you can consider around 100 gram, 80 gram. On the other hand, a lot depends on the sauce. if your sauce will be thick, will be a lot of taste made with vegetables. In this case we have a mix of fish, pretty strong cheese, vegetables. I think 400 gram might be good enough for us. So I will put practically a full bag of 250 gram and almost let's say 40% of this one. As you can see, the temperature of the water was 100 degrees when we started, and now probably will be around 90. It's a little bit lower, but it doesn't matter as long as it's hot enough. There is a little bit of fire and will cook great. You see now the water is bubbling a little bit, but it's not needed, so we lower the fire a little bit. Allora, in 2 minutes the pasta is ready, so we start preparing our mix. In the pocket we start from the tomato, so they will stay at the bottom and it will get a little bit warm, followed by the salmon. So how it comes ready to welcome the pasta. The best way is always with a skimmer. First, because you can easily turn the pasta well in the water, and second, because if we need the water later, we can easily collect it. You ready? Wow, 50 seconds to go. In theory, you could also take it out now and let it toast with the sauce, but because we're going to use it cold, we let it cook completely. We want a nice pasta al dente. You have to imagine this pasta will not be eaten right away. We let it leak the water and then we put it here warm. We can also switch off the fire, especially with the prices of nowadays. It's pretty expensive. Maybe you watch this video in 10 years and we will laugh about it, but today it's pretty serious. We're gonna pay very much more for the gas. All the flavors and especially the tomatoes start getting a little bit softer and warm, and then we add the Old Amsterdam. But I prefer to wait a little bit so that the temperature of the pasta goes a little bit down, maybe around 50-60 degrees, so that the cheese will not melt. Wow, it smells already great. Pasta without sauce is a pasta salad, so we have to use something to avoid and prevent that stick to each other. So we put some fresh raw extra virgin olive oil. I don't know if you see with the night lights, but this is a very good one. Now is time to put the cheese, and we grate it well. Okay, now we can turn a little bit. Let's see how much we actually used. We put 240 and we still have 150, so we use like 100 gram of Old Amsterdam, and I think it's pretty fine. Let's stir it all and then we check. Okay, now the pasta is absorbing all the liquids, so we have to put a little bit of olive oil. Now, as always, it's time to try again. What do you think? We should eat it with a spoon? Well, I think with a spoon is even nicer. Fantastic, because I think 100 gram of Old Amsterdam is a good match with these quantities. So 400 gram whole grain fusilli, 100 gram of salmon, and 100 gram of Old Amsterdam. So let's complete the recipe. So they are all in harmony. What I maybe would do is a little bit of black pepper. You can correct your recipe with a little bit of black pepper and salt. The recipe is ready. Now we let it cool down probably like 15 minutes, and then we put it in the fridge to stay until tomorrow morning. Hoeveel jaren ben je bezig met opbouwen van die auto?
In 1975 hebben we hem binnengekregen als was dus in feite geen auto. En toen heb ik 17 jaar lang ben ik bezig geweest om hem op de weg te krijgen.
It's time to eat now. Picnic in the 30s. Dit is een focore pasta. Allora, mettiamoci qui a mangiare. Wat een feestje, we hebben ook die fanfare. We hebben dit besteld, hè? Allora, die eerste, deze Theo. Is een Oldtimer, zo Oldtimer daar, Old Amsterdam. En pasta met volkorenmeel, die komt uit ook een oud molen, uit Woerden, is steengemalen. Voor een Oldtimer daar. Wie wil er meer? Henk? So this is an unconventional picnic. It's now time to see the 1.2 liter of this beautiful car. Look at that. Look at that. This you install it all yourself. You hebt jezelf alles geïnstalleerd, hè?
Ja.
Wow.
Ja, met de broer.
How were those cars made in the past? Actually, with steel and wood. Look at here. In this point, for example, is missing the cover. And you can see easily. That's how the cars were made in the past. Beautiful. Here are the tools that's been used to build this beautiful car. So dit is die instructieboek
Zie je het?
dat jij heeft gebruikt voor die auto te bouwen. Ongelooflijk.
Zie je het?
The original instruction manual for the MG for both series, the TA and the TB.
Ja, TA en TB.
And this one is a TA.
Dit is een TA.
Je heeft die motor samen met de chassis gekregen. Amazing. Great job. In time, the pasta has been enjoyed from everybody and is already finished. So I hope you like the video. So I will leave some pictures if you like old cars, some bonus pictures to see at the end. And heerlijk! Ja, heerlijk! 30 degree! It's the same temperature that we have in Italy, but we are in Netherlands. Look how beautiful! Look how beautiful that is. Amazing! So the video ends up here. It's time to finish the rally, and I will leave some bonus pictures with all the nice cars that are today at the Oldtimer Voorschoten Rally to enjoy. So see you next time.
Ha 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 ha.